Hi everyone, Kelly Shaffner here. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you are here today. I have my favorite type of video. Today's video is a shoe haul. This is a thrifted shoe haul of shoes I've picked up at the Goodwill Outlet bins, the clearance center where you pay by the pound. In El Paso, they actually call it the Last Chance Store. That is the closest bins to me in El Paso, Texas. That is where I picked up all of these shoes. If you are interested in seeing what I found to sell in my Poshmark closet, please stick around. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. I sure hope that you will subscribe if you like videos surrounding Poshmark and thrifting. That would be awesome. To my returning subscribers, hello everyone. I'm so glad that you showed up for today's video. If you watched my last video, which was all the clothing that I picked up on this same bins trip, if you haven't seen it, I will link it above. I did mention that I picked up one handbag and I said it wasn't that great and I didn't run comps. I'm going to start with the one handbag. I paid by the pound for this. It was $1.19 a pound. It maybe weighs a pound, so I'm in for this bag about $1.19, I think. They do have a cart filled with handbags. I think handbags that they pick out of the bins for $1. I go through that every single time and I didn't find anything. But this is what this bag looks like, guys. This is, let me see if you can see that. Let me show you the interior tag. This is Kathy Von Zeeland. Von Zeeland, right? There's the tag. Kathy Von Zeeland. I've heard other people talk about this particular brand. That is what the interior looks like. This bag is structurally very sound. I did clean the inside of the bag and I wiped down the outside of the bag. The comps don't look very good. So I haven't been real excited to get this one listed. This is the only thing in this haul that's not listed. I'm going to get this listed before the video goes up. But yeah, I did pick up this bag. Yeah, you see that croc embossed bottom. It's in good shape, but unfortunately the comps for this were anywhere between $9 and $25. So I will probably not be picking up this brand in the future. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. Shoes for me are the good stuff. It's my favorite thing to shop for, both to resell and also for myself. And I got a lot of brands that I think I will be able to sell. Brands that I know people are wearing. This is actually a new to me brand in shoes. I've never sold L.L.Bean shoes before, but these are, I think they're a size 9, a black leather flat. L.L.Bean. For $1. I was not going to pass on these, and I'll tell you why. Because I think this is a staple in most ladies' wardrobe, a black leather flat. This also looks very comfortable. You can see that tread looks good. So I thought I would give these a try. And next up is a brand that I sell quite frequently. This is Merrell, and I have this exact shoe, and I think it's a darker color in my Poshmark closet right now. This is an active outdoor like hiking shoe. This one does have a zip right here and they look like this. I can't read the size because I'm not wearing my spectacles. If I remember correctly, I think these are either a 7 or an 8, but you can find all of the descriptions. Everything is listed in my Poshmark closet. I always leave a link in the description below if you want to see all the details on all of these shoes. Next up, this is a brand that sells very well for me in shoes. This is, let me get them in correctly. This is Zara, and these were kind of hard to photograph. These are, they're so edgy looking. This has got an ankle strap, a studded ankle strap on it, and it is a ballet flat with this like midnight blue ribbon knot detail on it. These I think are super cute. Luckily, I did find a stock photo for these, but these are in great shape. There was some wear on the soles. I just wiped down the soles. I do clean my shoes with the same leather cleaner that I clean my leather couches and the leather interior of our cars. That's what I clean my shoes with, and I use a disinfecting wipe to wash out the insoles of the shoes, and they often need a good wipe down. So yeah, these came very clean. When you're shopping at the bins, there's often a lot of dust and dirt and gunk on your shoes. Now, these are not in perfect condition. I have sold these sandals before. These are Jack Rogers. These are called the Hamptons, which is a very popular style by Jack Rogers. Am I showing you the labels? You guys know what Jack Rogers looks like, right? That's a pretty classic black leather sandal. You can tell they do have wear on them even after I cleaned them up, but I still think that I will be able to sell these, so of course I picked them up. These next shoes I think are really cute. I would rock these shoes for sure. This is a platform espadrille, a vegan leather. These are not real leather. Can you see that? That's Steven, and this is a brand by Steve Madden. Now, I had mentioned in one of my past videos that I felt like everything I was picking up at the Goodwill bins was raw donations. I wasn't seeing clothes or shoes with tags on them, but unfortunately, a couple of the shoes that I did pick up did come from the Goodwill retail store, and this is how I was able to cover up the price tag. They write the price on the bottom of the shoes, and unfortunately I am not able to always get that off, that price, and I don't like to sell my products with the price I paid on them. These were $18.99, and that is why they ended up at the Goodwill Outlet, because that is a really high price to pay for Steve Madden, and they're not even leather, but I think they're in really good condition. They did need a magic eraser because they were a little bit, I think they just had bins dirt and scuffing on them, but they cleaned up nicely. Size 10. Here's another example of the price being written on the shoe. Can you see I made flowers? I made flowers and hearts. I had asked my viewers, what do you do? Now, I use acetone to get the price tags off. I use nail files on leather bottoms like these, and I also use Goo Gone. And oftentimes, those three things will work, and not even a nail file worked on these. Now, these are leather bottom shoes, and so they are porous. And if that permanent marker sits on a porous surface for very long, it just soaks in and it can stay there for so long that it's not coming out. So I put some flowers on them. These are Haan, and they are really a pretty heel. I think these are the only heels that I picked up on this day. You can see Haan, and these are leather heels, but they are wrapped in a satin. There's the heels. I should be showing you both shoes, right? Now, there is a flaw on these. You can see there's some divots right there, some dings, but the leather is not punctured at all. So I think someone will enjoy these shoes. All right, next up, this is a new to me brand. I've never sold this brand before. Do you follow me on Instagram? If you follow me on Instagram, you know on the same day I posted a pair of Ugg boots. They were purple and white striped Ugg boots, look very similar to this. They were actually in the bin right next to these. And I brought these home and not the Uggs. Most of my friends on Instagram said that they thought the Ugg boots were actually authentic. I could not find a picture of them anywhere except for Poshmark and eBay. So these are muck luck. I know. I left the Uggs behind and I brought the muck luck boots home. Because I've heard of this brand, I have a girlfriend that sells this brand pretty well on a regular basis, so I thought I would give them a try. These are, you know, that sweater cardigan type boot with the fleece lining on them. I did use a sweater shaver and took off all the pilling that I could get to on the inside of these boots. They're in good shape. Did I show you the soles on them? That's what the soles look like. So I'll give them a try. All right, this is another pair, a brand I love to sell. These are Keen. These are an active sandal that sells very well. These didn't have a size on them, so I did have to measure them. They do have that hook and loop closure. I don't know why I don't have these closed. I think because I was looking for a size, but these measured as a size 9. I think these are called the La Paz, but I don't remember. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they're in really good shape. They were dirty, but they clean up so nicely. So these outdoor shoes generally clean up nicely because they're normally water resistant. So I got those Keens. Okay, these were a brand I was so excited to find. You guys already know by the sole who they are. These are Fly London, and these are a good size too, a size 41. This one is called the Cupido, and these are, they call it mint. And that's what they look like. So these are a super comfortable shoe, and they do really well for me. I did not run the comps on these. I just threw them in my cart because I have experience selling this brand. And I'll tell you what, when I ran comps, the comps are actually lower than I expected. This exact shoe is selling new with tags on Poshmark and eBay for $80. But comps on this exact shoe in a similar size were about $45. So I'll take it. I love selling this brand. This is a brand that moves rather quickly for me. Okay, I only picked up one pair of boots. These are pretty special. I've been focusing on warmer styles for summer, and that's going to change very quickly. So, oh, you guys can see that. See this? It's got green paint. And I knew that. In fact, you can see right there, I scrubbed and scrubbed this green paint. It was on the bottom, and I was able to get it off the soles, but it's there. And that's noted in my listing, but look how sweet these boots are. These fringy boots. They're called the Gold Rush, and they are by Ariat. And I've never sold a boot like this by Ariat, but that's a brand that does really well for me. When I researched these boots, they originally sold for $189. I aimed high on these boots, and I did note the flaws, but I still think that these are honestly very wearable boots. Even with that green paint, just adds a little pop of color, right? I am going to get someone a great deal on these fun boots. These are in a size 8. These are my size, and if I was honky-tonkin' at all, I'd be wearing these boots. Sticking with the summer theme, I have a pair of jelly sandals here, and this is a brand I have a hard time passing up, guys, and it can be a difficult brand to sell, but look at these shoes. These are Stuart Weitzman. Maybe you can see it right there. These are jellies, and they're kind of that tortoise shell jelly on the sole and kind of a smoky gray jelly with all that jewel detail. And yeah, all of the crystals are intact as best I could tell. Yeah, they are, right? They are. All of the crystals are there. So I thought these would be fun for summer. What size? I don't remember. These are size 7. All right, next up is more Ariat, guys. And let me start by sharing the soles with you. The soles are in great shape, but you can see they use the horseshoe detail. These are kind of a platform wedge slide mule sandal that is brown leather. The wedge is wrapped in leather with that interesting stitching on it. I like these a lot. These are a size 8. They're a little bit heavy for my liking. I don't have the best luck selling Ariat shoes. Some of them move very, very quickly, and I've had a few pairs that have sat in my closet for a long, long time. But yeah, I had to bring these home. I wouldn't mind keeping these for myself. I think the shoe is actually a little heavy. I really like lightweight shoes. How about you? But I think I can sell these, so I brought them home. Okay, another pair of Keens. These are kind of the Mary Jane style Keen. They do have a buckle. This is kind of a charcoal gray Mary Jane Keen. I do really well with this particular style. These are in a size 8. They're in great condition. These I just wiped down because they were in such good condition. The soles on these the insoles are removable, which is really nice. If there's dog hair or dirt on them, you can just take them out and give them a quick scrub. So I like that about these shoes, but these do really well. I expect them to move quickly. Next brand, are heavy, and this is a brand I never leave behind in the thrift store when the price is right, and it's always right for $1. I know you can tell by looking at them who they are. These are Doc Martens. I do have them stuffed because they're leather and they were really dented in. They're stuffed right now. They have been photographed, and this is how I store my shoes. When I get plastic in packages that I receive and even plastic bags, this is what I use to keep my shoes, especially leather shoes, stuffed while they are waiting to be shipped to their new home. But look at how cute these are. Now, I believe these are vintage. These are vintage Doc Martens. They're made in England, and they're a size 7, and I believe that is a Euro size, which would probably be about a size 9. I tried these on myself, and they're way too big for me. I'm a size 8, so Yeah, this is what they look like. Now, when I used Google Lens to find this exact shoe, it brought up a sold listing on Poshmark for $20. I've never sold Doc Martens for that price. There are several pairs of this exact Doc Marten that have sold on Poshmark, and these are selling anywhere from $80 up to $100. I am aiming high. I've had a lot of luck selling Doc Martens. This is a brand that people want. I actually think that purchasing a vintage pair makes so much sense. These are really, really tough shoes to break in, just like Birkenstocks. They are a really stiff leather, so if you're getting one that it's broken in already, I mean, that's a win, I think. These have some divots and some marks on them. Of course, I used my Doc Martens Wonder Balsam on them, and I think they look pretty sweet. Looking for a new home. This is the first pair of shoes I picked out of the bins when they brought out the new shoe bins. Guys, on this day, it was so very hot inside the bins that all of the customers were leaving. There was a point in time I was the only person there. When the shoe bins came out, there was one woman, there was a pair up, they look like Birkenstocks on the top of the pile, and I wanted them, and the woman standing beside me, I knew she wanted them as well. She got them, and they turned out to be Arizona Birkenstocks. I was happy she got them. They were the only shoes that she kept, and she kept them for herself. I found these, and they're red, and I wanted them. I was very, very surprised to find out that they were Fry. These are called the Melanie Sneaker, high top sneaker. They are all leather. Guys, these are, let me just share with you some of the flaws. I have cleaned these up. The bottoms were so dirty, and that's the best I could clean them, but lots and lots of watermarks on these. So I did price them low. The integrity of the shoe is fine. The leather's in good shape. Can you see inside? Let me see. Can you see? It says Fry inside. Yeah. I found Fry quite a few times at my bins, and I've often found kind of funky looking Fries like these. I'll let you know how they do. Like I said, I priced them low because of the water damage. All right, this next pair I brought home. I'm not a pro, guys. I don't know a lot about athletic shoes. I only know about the shoes that I wear, which are Hoka and Brooks and Under Armour, and I'm not a big Nike fan, but look how pretty these are. I don't remember the name of these either. These are Nike Flyknit free, Nike free Flyknit, so they're super, super lightweight. They're a running shoe. I just like the colorway on this one. This is a size 8, cleaned up really nicely, but there are, you can see on the toes, little bit of fading there. This is what the treads look like. I think the treads are in pretty good shape. These are really comfortable. I did receive a pair in a ThredUp shoe rescue box, and I tried them on. They were super comfortable, but they sold almost immediately upon listing. These have been listed for a couple days with not much attention, but I'll let you know how they do. Next up is another new to me brand, guys. New to me, I've never sold it before. I learned about this brand from Kathy at Ginger Marvin. This is, let me show you the back of it. This is the brand Native, and Kathy over at Ginger Marvin, they sell these on the regular. They sell them in children's sizes. So when I saw these, I took a look, and these are a size 8. These are actually women's. Let me put them in the right order. And this is what they look like. They're called the Jefferson, and they sell on Poshmark for about $25. They make these in all sorts of colors. Super easy to clean. I was impressed that they are really easy to clean, so I thought I would give those a try. These are size 8. That's my size. I tried them on. They are really, really comfortable. I would maybe keep them if they don't sell. I will keep them, but I wanted to give them a shot. I want to see how the women's Native shoes sell. So yeah, excited about that one. Okay, I see the bottom of my bin, so thank you so much for hanging in with me. I love these shoes. These are so cute, aren't they? I couldn't leave them behind. They were very, very dirty. I had confidence I would be able to clean them. I just cleaned the tops of these canvas shoes with Dawn and a little OxyClean. I scrubbed them real good, and these also have removable insoles. Speaking of insoles, you can see right that Isaac Mizrahi Live, which I believe is sold on a home shopping network, QVC, something like that. These are so cute. This pink and white gingham. These are also a size 11. And like I said, they were very, very dirty. They cleaned up nicely, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Little bit of yellowing on the canvas at the toe, but it is not noticeable unless it's under bright lights. I noticed that when I was photographing, so I brought those home. All right, next up is another pair of white vegan tennis shoes, but these are not your typical white vegan tennis shoes. Look at all that detail. These are called the exotic cosmic vegan tennis shoe. Oh, and they do this too. You can wear them like that. I couldn't photograph them like that because they wouldn't stay, but you can wear them like that. These are by the brand Desigal, and even better, guys, these are new with tags. I was so excited about that. Now, when I found them in the bin, they were dirty. They had the black marks similar to the Steve Madden white shoes. Lots of white, dark marks on them, which easily came out with a magic eraser. So of course I was gonna bring these home. These are a 7.5. This is a shoe I would totally rock if it was my size. This is what the soles look like. I mean, they are in excellent shape. Happy to find those. All right, next up is a pair that I did not get from the bins. No, I think I got these at Goodwill. Guys, it took me a moment to get these listed. I'll tell you why. These are Chacos. You see right there, Chacos? And I can't remember what they're called, but this is a boiled wool slipper. It does have leather construction on them, a really cush insole, and that is what the soles look like. Now, this wool is almost like Velcro. Everything stuck to it. So I really had to spend some time with a lint roller to get these clean enough to sell. That did take me a while. I spent, I think, $5.49 on these. And when I got home, I found out these were slippers and not shoes. But they are a slipper that, you know, you could check the mail. That's a hard sole on it. So what size? I don't remember what size. These are a size 8. I did not put them on my feet because these look like a slipper I would definitely keep for myself. I'm gonna sell them. And the last 3 pairs are all bin shoes. You saw the bottom. You know who these are. These are Teaks. These are Teaks size 7. Let me see if you can see it in there. Teaks size 7. I have sold these before and they sold very quickly, around the $100, $80 to $100 mark. Okay, let me tell you the story behind these. These do have a little wear. You can see that mark right there has a little cracking on it, but that's okay. You can see a little heel wear right there. But other than that, they're in decent shape. Now, when I found these, they were absolutely gross because I thought they had Band-Aids inside of them, but someone had put all of those pads that you put inside shoes, they put them everywhere, and I had to pull them off. I waited till I got home. I knew I was going to pick these up for $1 and see if I could rehab them and get all of that stuff out of the inside. It wasn't put in there nicely. It was coming out. I thought it was Band-Aids. So I did get it out and I did clean it with Goo Gone and with disinfecting wipes, and I think they came out pretty good. So we'll see how these do. Yeah, they feel pretty good right now. And this is a brand, I was so excited to find these. I've never seen these in the wild. I have never picked these up at the bins. I have sold these before, but I received them in a thread-up shoebox. So happy to find these out in the wild. Okay, this next shoe, I love this shoe, and I love it so much that I actually bought it for myself a couple years ago. I just recently sold mine on Poshmark. Mine were black, but they look like these. These are Tom's, guys, and these are the Monica espadrille wedge, and they have a lot of padding. These are super comfortable. The reason I sold mine is because I felt like they were a little tight right through here. Although they do have some elastic goring right here, I just always felt like my foot was feeling suffocated, so I sold these. Now, these turned out to be so much better than what I thought. Toms move very, very quickly for me. People know Toms, they love Toms, and if they can get a good deal on Toms, they'll come to your Poshmark Closet and buy them. These are even better than I thought because they're called the Monica. This one is in a blush pink color and kind of a natural color. They're a size 8. That's a great size to sell. And this one is pretty rare. It's the comps on this colorway are actually higher than the comps on, say, black or blue or other colors. This blush pink with that rose gold detail in it. So I listed mine a little bit higher than I normally list my Toms for. We'll see how they do. I will let them go for less when the summer season is winding down, but I think these are going to do really well because you can't get these on the website any longer. So we'll see. All right, this is it. I'm so sad because I could unbox shoes and share shoes with you all day long. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Okay. I saw these. I was going to bring them home regardless of the brand. So imagine my excitement. It's really hard to see the brand. These are Kate Spade. It says right here on the back, Kate Spade. They're small. They're a 6.5 Kate Spade. These are a canvas espadrille. And I was so excited. They have all of the jewels in them. They do have the giraffe and they have all of the jewels. They're in good shape. Again, these were dirty. And so for these shoes, because you can't throw these in the wash, I do use just a shout wipe, which has some detergent on it. And it just cleaned these up to where they look really good. This is what the soles look like. I think the soles came pretty clean. And that's what the toes look like. No drag on the heels. Excited about these. That's my haul. I had so much fun shopping the bins this day. I'd like to say this is my best bins haul ever, but I'm not there yet, guys. I'm waiting to find some designer brands at the bins to share with you, but I think this is a pretty good haul. I think I'm going to profit on every single pair of shoes that I brought home this time, so that's a win. Thumbs up for the video, thumbs up for the haul. If you have not subscribed yet, please do that and join me for another video. I am doing a gigantic closet purge right now, and I will be selling some of the items in my Poshmark closet. I think I'm going to share that video with you, so if you're interested in seeing what I am pulling from my closet to sell in my Poshmark closet, please let me know in the comments below. It's always nice to share my finds with you. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, blessings.